Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video we gonna reply to some comments that I have in the channel, and I want to thank you about 925 subscribers until now. I really hope that we reach 1000 before 2019. That's gonna be so awesome. And I want to shout out for 3 games: Christmas Simulator and Hotel, etc., and Clash of Clans Tycoon. I really recommend playing these games and just give me your opinions about it. That's gonna be awesome. So yeah, now let's go into the comments that we have here. First of all, we have how to make mining game in Roblox without coding. Well, Nicholas, I can't mine. So first of all, before replying to this mining game, it's kind of outdated, but you can get its let me see here, roblox.com/develop. Okay. So it's, there we go, tiny mine horizon. This is it. You can just edit it and stuff like that and get it, that place, and just like do whatever you want with it. Like, it's the finished project of that mining simulator. It's not really that good. Like, there is some stuff broken and outdated and stuff, but it's really like you can test with it. But I don't really recommend it for real big games. But it's working. Like, so I'm just planning for making a good generation system and fixing some stuff, but for now I'm gonna stick to other things. So as you see, I have everything here. You just mine. The game is not loaded yet, and you get your drop and you just pick it up just like that, and you go to the inventory, and there we go, call. There's a good music and good sounds in the game, but you can't hear it because I'm disabling it. And as you see, my cache right there, it's saving and loading, and it's all good. And we have the shop, starter pickaxe and stone pickaxe, but you can buy it like that. So, and you just get the cash and give you the new pickaxe that you buy, but I already have it, as you see. Cool. And you can teleport to spawn, and it has a cooldown just for not spamming, and it has a feature for report or suggestion for the creator. It's not really working really, like you can't really read that stuff, but I'm going for it. So, and you can sell your ores. So we have here 2 coals, we can sell it, and as you see, you can see the like the cost of every ore. So as you see, we have coal, it's $20 for every unit. So I have 2 ores. Now it should add for me 40. So just look for the cash. It's gonna add up with 20, and that's awesome. Well, there's the good trees right here and stuff. Let me see what I have here. Okay, the graphics quality, it's full. This has a good sound effect too. Let me see. So as you see, it's really awesome. And every pickaxe have its own properties, its own damage and cooldown, and you can customize all this in the game. And yeah, and the generation system, it's really random, but it lacks some, like, it's really not efficient, the generation system. So yeah, and when the mine finishes from its blocks, then I guess it's broken, like it doesn't gonna regenerate again. But that's okay, maybe I'm gonna fix it near. And so yeah, the shop you can add pickaxes to. I'm gonna, well, actually, let's see how we can do that, all that, like, well, edit just like that. So I'm just gonna show you how to add pickaxes. Like, I seen some comments how to add pickaxes and how to do stuff. Like, I'm gonna show you here really quick. Log in. There we go. I didn't edit this place a long time ago. Really. So let's go into the server storage, I think. Well, here there are all the blocks. So as you see here, you can add some blocks, so it's gonna generate them randomly, and every block have its own properties. So it has a drop, how much it's gonna drop of units for every block, and the durability, like how much durability it needs to break it, and max durability, well, the same. And the diamond, as you see, it drops just one, its durability, it's 20 and stuff. Well, you can add it really simply just by adding a block and add this properties on it. So yeah, and now let's go into the replicate storage. So here you have a mining kit, and here where you really like have a lot of options to do. So if you open it, you have events. Well, events, you're not really concerned with it, and you have prices, settings, and shop. So these three are really important for you. So let's see the prices. Well, as you see, we have all the prices here. Well, the coal costs 20, diamond 2000, gold 50, and iron 25, and stone 5. Well, by the way, this price sign, it's update automatically depending on this, like it displays all the prices that are in here on it, on that sign. So it's dynamic, like you don't really need to edit text and add few stuff. Well, you just edit the price of this things, and make sure when you add, like in the blocks folder or the blocks model where it pick up a random block to generate here, you should make sure that you have its price right here, or maybe it's gonna error. I'm not sure if it's gonna error or just, but anyway, you just need to add it here too. So this is the prices and the settings. There we go, there's a lot of values right here. So generation percentage, that's a good thing for the generation customization. So you have coal, so 25%, diamond 1%, gold 4%, iron 20%, and 50% of stone. Well, the higher the number here, the higher the quantity of it in the generation system. Like the stone, it's kinda 50%, like of the chunk of that mine. So yeah, and do you have here durability name? Well, that don't really change it. Inventory key, well, here you can just set the inventory key. Well, if you don't know, you can just press or toggle the inventory by pressing E, and you can change it here to everyone, like to any key you want. And the money name, you're not really concerned about it, but you can just like change the name of the currency of the game. So it's just cash by default. And you have the shop key. It's T by default. You can change it to. And starter cash, well, how much cash the new player gonna start with. And tool saving rate, well, this in seconds. Well, right here we have every 60 seconds we gonna automatically save the tools of every player in the game. And block size, so you really don't want to change that. And collapse count, the collapsing system, I think it's not working properly, but I'm gonna try to fix it. And we have the expanding count, like how much blocks, like how much layers is gonna generate. Like for here it's gonna generate 3 layers, 10 layers of blocks. Well, how much you add this, like the greater this, the greater lag gonna be. So I really don't recommend adding to this, because you're really gonna lag your game or even crash it. Not sure, but there is actually a new feature of streaming enabled thingy. I didn't really add it right here in the game, but if I added it, I'm gonna tell you about it, and maybe it's gonna helps in making this expanding count infinite without any lag. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, pick up cursor, well, you can here add just the asset ID or the image that you want to display when your mouse or the mouse of the player hover over a drop that he can't pick it up. And here the pickup key, well, it's F by default. You can change it to. And report cooldown, well, it's the cooldown of how much like you can't report. So in every, like, you can't report just every minute or greater than that. You can't report like 2 reports in 60 seconds. You can just report once in every 60 seconds. And teleport cool, just to make sure we don't have a spamming thing and just like that. And teleport cooldown, well, the cooldown of this teleport to spawn thingy, just so we don't have a lot of spam on that teleport to spawn, like just to get some performance from it. And yeah, and here, by the way, you can expand this kind of thing. Well, wait, let me show you the shop too. Well, here it is. This is the shop, like how you manipulate the shop. Everything is here. So you have items. Well, items, it's responsible for showing you the items and its information. And the tools, it's just the storage of the shop. Well, let me explain here. So first of all, we have 2 items right here. The name not really matter about the folders, but it's a good practice to name it. Well, anyway, you have item 1. So every item, it has 3 values: cost, image, name, tool name. Well, the cost, it's integer value. So as you see here, this is item 1. It doesn't cost anything, it's free. And you can add an image to be displayed on it, and the name of it, like the displayed name in the GUI, like about the tool that you're gonna purchase, and the tool name. Well, here as you see, starter pickaxe. So when it sees starter pickaxe, it's just gonna search for that name in the tools folder. So if it's found it, then like it tells it, like if the player purchases this item, then this tool gonna get into them, like he gonna purchase, sorry for misspelling, but purchase this tool that are listed here and make sure to add it in the tools folder. So it's the same right here in the item 2. So as you see, the cost, it's 100, image nothing, name stone pickaxe, and tool name stone pickaxe. And yeah, as I told you in the tools. So for example, how to add another tool, like how to add another pickaxe. So let's add another pickaxe here. So first of all, I'm just gonna go to the toolbox, and well, let me get into here, and I'm gonna try to find a pickaxe model or a pickaxe mesh. So yeah, you just get any pickaxe you liked. Well, my pickaxe got 84 votes. That's awesome. Okay, anyway, so like I like this rainbow pickaxe right here. You just click on it, and let's see. So it's a tool, that's a good thing. So you're gonna insert it here. So what you're gonna do, you just remove everything except for the handle here. Remove everything except for the handle, and make sure if there is a mesh in the handle, don't remove it, because that's really the structure of the pickaxe, like it's the mesh. So what we need really, it's just the mesh. You don't need the scripts and stuff. Okay, and you just get everything out of here, just delete it. And as you see here, we just have tool, and it has a handle with a mesh, and that's what we want. And now we're gonna add the scripts, our own scripts, into it. So you're just gonna get into one of these pickaxes, and you're just gonna copy everything like inside that tool except for the handle, of course. And you're gonna do just Control C or copy, and click on the tool and Control Shift V to paste the copied items inside it. So we have here settings, sound, collect, core. Well, this is the core, this is the code of the pickaxe really, and this is the sounds you can change it to. So this is the collect sound, and this is the hidden sound. And yeah, now let's see the settings. So we have 4 settings right here. We have damage, so how much damage it can do on every hit. And we have the cooldown, well, how much it's gonna be the cooldown, like in seconds. So you can't hit every, like 2 times every second. You can just hit 1 time every second, like that. And we have the spawn time. Well, that's the time that gonna take the drop, like the mined items, to the spawn if they aren't picked up. And we have range. Well, range, how much you can like how much distance or how much studs you can be able to mine something. Well, it's just range, it's self-explanatory. Well, anyway, now let's change this stuff right here. So let's do damage. For example, this is a good pickaxe, like it's a rainbow pickaxe. Let's call it actually rainbow pickaxe right here, rainbow pickaxe. Okay, well, without spaces, that's gonna be better. And let's change that settings. So damage, let's do for example 5, and the cooldown for example 0.5. So well, I can't do it. Well, you can just change it right here. You can just delete this. Just remember the name of it, cooldown with capital D. So let's just delete right here, and let's add a normal value, a number value, not an integer value, and call it cool down. And yeah, I can now do 0.5. And the spawn time, it's 100. Okay, it's good, why not? And range, let's do 20 of in range. So anyway, that's a good thing right there. So we're done. Now how you can add it to the, like, first of all, actually let's try it in action first of all before adding it into the thing. By the way, did you notice the feature that the mouse have lighting, like as you see it has lighting? That's an awesome thing. And there we go. Well, let's see where it is. Well, it looks like it doesn't have a mesh or whatever, but anyway, I think this is the thing that we added. Let me see, is there any rainbow pickaxe right here? Well, let me get into my character and let's see. So this is the rainbow pickaxe that we just made. Okay, so as you see, there is a cooldown of 0.5 and it's making a really big like damage. For example, the stone, it just one hit is getting awesome. Now let's just sell it. Cool. Now we don't have it in our inventory. And now how we can add it to our shop. So as I explained before, now let's try it out. Stop right here. Now I'm gonna get my tool from the starter pickaxe, or my pickaxe actually, from the starter pack to that folder that I told you, tools, called tools in the shop, of course, right here. So as you see, we have it right here. Now we should, like, you just added it, right? But it doesn't get added yet to the shop because you didn't specify that as an item. So let's add another item. So how you gonna do it? Just Control D to duplicate a folder from here. So yeah, I'm gonna name it item 3 and just gonna change the cost. For example, let's make it 1000 for example. It doesn't really matter. Well, our rainbow pickaxe, I seen that it has a cool texture ID right there. So as you see, you can change it or add it to your tools too, so it doesn't just like display its name in its tool, but it's gonna display that image. And so yeah, let's get it. Just Control C to copy this texture ID and get it into our image right here. Cool. Now let's get a name. Let's name it rainbow pickaxe. For example, let's do OP. Cool. And the tool name, you should make sure that you type it in like its name, or actually just copy it right there. Control C and Control V. Awesome. Now you're just done. Now let's try if it's working or not. It should be working under normal circumstances, so let's see. And by the way, you have this welcome message right here in the beginning. So inventory, well, not inventory, shop. So as you see, we have a third image or third item, rainbow pickaxe OP, as we named it, and its cost 1000, and you can buy this button. So I have 3,355 cash. Well, now if I try to buy it, now I have just 2,355, and as you see, it's added right here. Cool. Now let's just equip it, and we have that pickaxe that we just tested right there. Pick up. And by the way, you can't change the database, or you can't save and load in ROBLOX in ROBLOX Studio, like not in the real game. And here you have displayed, by the way, the current distance from your spawn point in blocks, like in units of blocks. 3, 2, 1. There we go. This is the spawn point. As you see, it's 0. Okay, teleport to spawn. Cool. Now we have just added some pickaxes, and you can play with the design as you want. So like this design, this shop or this tool model, I've just got it from the toolbox and remove any script that it can be, and they just added this blocks that give it a good thing right there. And this is my old character right here. You can add your own character, I don't really mind, and you can change its signs too, but don't change this one unless if you know what you're doing. So yeah, you can really change the color and stuff, but I don't really recommend to change the tree, like how the object is structured. So yeah, and here we have just a little TV for update log. This is not dynamic, you can just add on it what you want. As you see, added this update log TV, fixed some bugs, added this skybox. So as you see, this skybox, how it is, it's looking cool. And edited some secret stuff in the world, added that cute lanterns on the shop, these lanterns, okay, and environment editing and much more to come. So as you see, this particle of grass, it's looking cool. You can edit its density and stuff, and as you see, that really cool kind of trees, I just got it from the toolbox. And you can change whatever design you want. By the way, you can't really, by the way, I got this too from the toolbox, this cool effect of sun, that's really awesome. And by the way, you can, oh actually it's not, you can't really escape, okay. So actually that I see that your tools are just lost if you claim from that, or if you fail or fall from that. Let's see. So I guess if we did can be dropped, if we did like this, maybe it doesn't gonna go away. I don't think so. Let's look for the starter player here, maybe, because I know that there is something about that in some way. Starter pack, maybe? Well, not. Okay, players. Well, really not. So I'm just gonna see like for it how I can do it. Not sure, I didn't, like, I forgot to do that. Well, anyway, that was it for this episode, and yeah, see you next time maybe. Well, by the way, make sure to add your suggestions, like in bottom, like in the comments section. By the way, I was created this video really for seeing and replying for your comments and stuff, but we actually edited this game and show you how to add some pickaxes and how it works and how to customize that stuff. By the way, you have this spawn point. And so yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.